The Beaches podcast is going to give you everything you want to know about a beach before you go there. I hope you enjoy the show. Be sure to check out our website, www.sandee.com. Without further ado, let's get into the show.
All right, so you're thinking about Corsica, huh?
Sounds like it, yeah.
Well, you came to the right place.
Absolutely.
You know, I've got your stack of notes here.
Oh, wow.
And articles and photos and brochures.
Awesome.
Looks like you've been doing your research.
I try to be prepared.
And you know, I've got to say, these pictures,
Yeah.
they're making me pretty jealous.
Oh, yeah.
Turquoise water and rugged mountains.
Yeah. Corsica has it all.
Corsica really does seem to have it all.
For sure.
So we're going to do a deep dive
Love it.
into all this material that you've gathered.
Okay.
We'll extract the best bits and make sure you have
I like it.
the most amazing trip.
That's good.
You know, one thing that jumps out at me right away
What's that?
is this idea that Corsica is part of France,
Right.
but it also has this really unique culture.
Yeah, it's this really fascinating mix.
And I see that's something you're really interested in.
Definitely.
Experiencing that firsthand.
Absolutely.
But
Yeah.
before we get too deep into the culture, we got to talk about those beaches.
Of course.
Like Palambagia Beach.
Oh, yeah.
The photos are just stunning.
Palambagia is special.
White sand and turquoise water.
It's considered one of the most beautiful beaches.
Wow.
Not just in Corsica, but in the entire Mediterranean.
That's a bold statement.
That's true.
So what makes it so special?
Well, part of it is Corsica's geography. It's a mountainous island.
Okay.
So the terrain just plunges right into the sea.
I see.
Creates those dramatic cliffs and hidden coves.
I see that in the photos.
You got it.
So it's French, but it feels different.
Right.
I mean, we got to talk about the practical stuff.
Yeah, of course.
Like currency euros, right?
Exactly. Euros.
Language.
Well, officially it's French,
Okay.
but you'll find that many Corsicans speak both French and Corsican,
Oh, interesting.
which has its roots in Italian dialects.
So I might even pick up a few phrases.
You might hear some familiar words, yeah.
Cool. Definitely.
So it's French, but it has this Italian flavor.
Yeah, it's a unique blend.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's part of what makes Corsica so special.
And speaking of special,
Mm-hmm.
your notes mention this polyphonic singing.
Oh, yes.
What is?
So imagine this.
Okay.
You're in a small village,
Right.
maybe enjoying a delicious meal.
I like where this is going.
And suddenly you hear these incredible harmonies
Oh, wow.
rising up all around you.
Okay.
These multi-layered voices.
Interesting.
That's polyphonic singing.
Powerful stuff.
Yeah, it's an ancient Corsican tradition.
And you're saying this is something that you might
Yeah.
just stumble upon.
It's part of the fabric of Corsican life.
Wow. That's amazing.
It's a sound that really resonates with the soul of Corsica.
I love that.
And speaking of soulful experiences,
Yeah.
you also mentioned wanting to delve into Corsica's history.
Absolutely.
There's a lot to explore there.
What would you say are the must-see spots?
Well, you mentioned the Filitosa site in your notes.
Right.
That's a fascinating glimpse into Corsica's prehistoric past.
Prehistoric. Okay.
You'll find menhirs there.
Menhirs.
Yeah, these standing stones carved with human features,
Mm-hmm.
they date back to the Bronze Age.
Wow.
It's a chance to connect with a truly ancient culture.
Okay, I'm adding that to my list.
Good choice.
And what about other periods of history?
Well, you can't talk about Corsican history without mentioning the citadel in Bonifacio.
Bonifacio.
Yeah, it's perched on these limestone cliffs.
Wow.
Overlooking the Strait of Bonifacio.
Sounds dramatic.
Very dramatic.
And your notes mention a hidden staircase
Oh, yeah.
carved into the cliffside.
Leading down to the sea.
That sounds like an adventure.
It is an adventure.
So we've covered beaches,
We have
culture,
yes,
history.
We've hit the highlights.
Is there anything else?
You know, I think the most important thing to remember is that Corsica is a blend
A blend.
of French and Corsican influences.
Okay.
It's in the food, the music, the landscape,
I see.
even the way people greet each other.
Interesting.
Pay attention to those details, and you'll have an unforgettable experience.
Awesome. I'm ready to book my flight.
You won't regret it.
Thanks for taking this deep dive with me.
My pleasure.
And to all our listeners out there,
Yes.
keep exploring.
And keep learning.
We'll see you next time.
See you later. Bye.
Thanks for listening to the show, and be sure to tune in next week for your favorite episode about some of the best beaches and beach information in the world.